Hi, I'm Kate Krupe, and this is an Affinity Employee Spotlight discussion. Today we're talking with Bill Sangston. Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
Good.
Can we start with maybe you telling us a little bit about your title and your role with Affinity?
So I'm the technical support manager for Afinety. I'm in charge of the engineering staff that services our clients on a day-to-day basis.
And about how many clients do you all support?
It's in the hundreds. I would say we have probably on any given day, we're supporting around 4,000 users.
Wow, oh, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot. So, what are some of the common challenges that you have supporting 4,000 users?
Well, probably I would say, kind of keeping up with the response time and, with everything that goes on a day-to-day basis. And I very, not knowing where, clients may be having issues or if there's a problem with a specific update that could, cause an influx of tickets that could result in, fluctuations
Sure,
in that time.
sure. Now I know it's so many different issues could come in at any given time, and being able to balance all of that with your team is definitely challenging. So what kind of tips would you, given your experience, what kind of tips would you give your clients about things that they could do?
Um, so I would say that there are a number of things that users actually have the ability to do themselves that probably could save a little bit of time. Password resets are one of those things. Users can reset their passwords by simply uh, hitting Alt Control Delete on their keyboard and selecting to change password. Another thing that's possible is through the Amazon client, they can actually perform a reboot of their workspace. If anything appears to be locked up or frozen, a lot of times those things can be remedied simply by performing a reboot of the workspace. And that's available through the client as well.
And that's really good to know, because even though we're there for clients, obviously when they need us, these little tips that can help save them some frustration and time on the front end are really helpful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then I think you all have a portal too.
We do.
So you put
Uh,
information there.
yeah. So there's, we maintain a knowledge base, a client facing knowledge base that has a lot of tips and tricks. We're constantly updating content in that portal to better provide information to clients for sort of self-help articles, training. We also have some training videos that are up there as well. So the knowledge base is really a good place to start when you're troubleshooting some sort of issue on your own.
Right. Very good point. Very good point. What would you say? I'm gonna refocus a little bit and just ask, what are you most proud of in the work that you've done over the years that you've been with Affinity?
So I would say probably the work on our support model that was done over the past couple of years. You know, we were having some issues, and I was able to come in and identify those issues and implement a number of procedures, processes, and also tools that allow us to more closely monitor client interactions.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. So the Affinity portal is one of those things. That we were looking for a way that clients could interact with us other than phone or email, and also give them really a place to go if there's again with the knowledge base and those types of things, and really make it easier for them to interact with Affinity. Another one of those things is a reporting software that's not really seen too much on the client facing end, but what it allowed us to do is see in real time, response times to tickets, how many tickets we have open on at any given time, and be able to more proactively interact with clients.
I'm sure that has a big impact on client experience.
I I hope so. I hope so.
Okay, what are you most excited about where you sit with Afinity right now? Like where the company sits and what you have sitting in front of you?
I would say probably the all of the things that we have planned for the client experience. So again, going back a few years, that we implemented the new support model and really started working on that client experience. The things that I'm seeing today and the things that we have planned for the future are really completely and driven to improving the overall client experience for our users and all of the firms and the legal vertical that we serve.
Okay, so and then finally, when you're not supporting 4,000 some users every day, what do you like to do in your free time?
Mostly, I'm a little bit of a weekend warrior in terms of home improvement and those types of things. I enjoy getting in there, and rather than having a contractor come in, I've actually refinished our basement over the winter here in Pennsylvania. When it was very cold outside, I spent a little bit of time, refinishing our game room and preparing for you know the summer and getting into yard work and those sorts of things. That's the kind of things I really enjoy, along with spending time with family and friends, and couldn't really vacation all that much this past year with COVID, but one of the places I really enjoy is spending time at a house up near Lake Erie, which is very near where I'm at, and just sitting out on the dock, enjoying the sunset and talking with friends.
That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. And now that the weather's turning, hopefully you'll be able to get out there.
Absolutely.
It was really good talking with you today, Bill. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.